Good afternoon, and welcome to Ranico Plays the massive Chalice Premium Backer Beta. I thought I'd give Heroine's Quest a quick break in order to give this a shot. This came out for premium backers of Massive Chalice last week on Thursday, Wednesday. Unfortunately, I was flying that day, so I didn't get to do a video for that day. I was considering trying to record something in New York, but that was kind of, frankly, a bit of a pain in the butt. This is a fantasy tactical game that I backed a bit over a year ago. It's made by Double Fine. I like most of the games of theirs that I've tried, and I thought it would be interesting to play on here. So I have been. They do fortnightly streams of the game and the development process, so it's not like I'm going into this blind. I also have actually done the first battle and initial stuff on my Surface, but it isn't on this computer, and I'm pretty sure they're not using cloud save. And regardless, I'm just gonna hit start new game, and we'll see how it goes from there. So this is kind of first impressions. So one of the things is, if you backed at the $100 tier, you got to contribute bloodlines. So most of these come from backers. I didn't give them $100. But because these are contributed most of the bloodlines are contributed by the parties. As a result, there's a choice between thematic and non-thematic bloodlines. I'll stick with thematic, so we don't get particularly jarring ones. I'm not going to go Iron Mode. That's also grayed out. I guess that's for the full release later on, and currently they're not entirely sure where to put the difficulty curve. That's one of the things that this beta is kind of meant to work out. Let's see how we go. So here we go. Opening cutscene.
It's taking too long.
Patience.
Lacking subtitles.
Patience. I don't see what patience has to do with this. It should have happened by now.
Life keeps to its own timetable, not ours.
Oh, it doesn't stop us from trying. Good morning!
Your ruler has risen. Rejoice, and let bellow the horns of birth.
Right. I know how strange all of this looks, but there's an easy.
Immortal protector of the nation, progeny of the great bloodlines, master of strategies, eternal conductor, and forger of matrimony.
We're here to advise you on how to handle ruling and commanding.
The horns of battle.
Every time. Fine, we'll have to do this later. The cadence is attacking. Heroes, jump in! Get in there! The ruler will be with you shortly!
And off they go.
We'll explain later. We just need you to take command, because our citizens, understandably, find it hard to trust a giant talking chalice.
With good reason.
We are not just a giant talking chalice.
But the nation will listen to you, because you're of their blood.
Forged from the bloodlines of the great houses.
Oh, and one last thing. Unfortunately, the bloodline ritual that was used to create you also bound you to us. So you can never leave the throne.
But do not despair. You can still command your heroes. Look inward, and you will find that your mind can follow them anywhere.
Okay, so now it's gonna go to the actual battle.
You see your heroes yet? Yeah? Great.
Now, take command and search the area. The Cadence is out there somewhere.
Now, let's quickly turn on subtitles. I need to remember to do that. I kind of wish games defaulted to subtitles. I can see why they don't. Let's stick with... Oh, actually, I'm going to turn on that and see how we go. Like, this ran reasonably well on my laptop. But we'll see how it goes with this. It is a little bit janky when I'm also recording 1440p video for some reason. Okay, so this is like XCOM. We have a 2 action point character movement system. So I've got so these guys are. So let's see what we've got.
You have
we've got
hunter. Attacking
3 hunters. So there are 3 classes in Massive Chalice. There's meant to be a hybrid classes. They're not implemented yet. Quite frankly, I'm a little bit concerned because they talked about them.
Is that what they say they're
but
doing?
they don't seem to, like, the game is at this stage and they still have not implemented
This
the
is a
hybrid
caber jack.
classes
They hit things
yet.
with a caber. Sometimes they hit hard and put things down. Other times they hit not so hard and just knock things
don't
out.
know how
That's
it's
all
going to
you're going
affect
to say.
game balance.
Simplest way of life there is.
Caberjacks. Profound purveyors of violence.
But we'll see how it goes. Alright, and so, like, this is a level 2 hero. You can see that that makes a pretty significant HP difference. The key thing about hunters, I didn't actually have hunters in my last playthrough. Okay, shift tab, right, whoops.
Found one of our alchemists.
Okay, stealth.
Brilliant mind in a delicate body.
Stealth
Not worth
lets
much in
me
a close
be
quarters
visible,
battle, but they make
as
up
long
for
as
it
I'm
with their
next to
nasty
cover.
exploding
Let's
flasks.
explore
Watch
with
out for friendly
mouse.
fire.
The explosions are big, so aim
Hunter.
well or keep your heroes back. Trust us, you don't
guy
want to be on
moves
the
much
receiving
further.
end of one of
Oh,
their
yeah,
concoctions.
A big part of this actually is the trait system. So there's genetic and personal traits. You can see that this guy is nearsighted, not such a big deal on a caberjack, but if they were to have kids, that would be not ideal. Got nimble, which increases their evasion, their dex, and thus their evasion. And on a hunter would increase damage. Reckless, which means that their armor is worse. So -1 armor, -3 sight. I believe that these are based, like, as their stats go up, they're proportional. So, even with more armor, the penalty will also be bigger, but not enough to completely cancel it out. And yeah, so this guy, we haven't encountered any enemies. So let's run up to here. So playing on a touchscreen, this works okay, but you kind of have to double tap everything, and that was not ideal. Most Windows games do not support touchscreens very well, which is
There we
kind
are.
of shit.
First catch of the day.
We can't tell you much about the cadence because not much is known. It's old, first sighted centuries ago, and it cares only for destroying our nation with its corruption.
Right,
That's
let's
where
go up
pawns
here.
like you see here come in. Think of them as attack dogs the Cadence creates to spread corruption in the world.
Okay. Yeah, there isn't a cooldown on stealth move, which is good. Means that I'm going to rely on it pretty heavily.
Seeds, arguably the lowliest of pawns, are more nuisance than menace.
But if you're going to remember
Okay,
one
let's see how we
thing,
go with this.
don't let those runts form a posse.
The alchemist, as they mentioned
Keep
before,
them apart.
have
Otherwise, it'll be like when
not quite
caberjacks
enough
get
range
together at a
to
tavern.
try and get both
Except
of
not
them
the
at
best
once.
night of your life.
There's no overwatch, which means that if you're in a situation where you don't want to move up, the solution is just don't move up. That's all there is to it. That confirm button, by the way, is the most infuriating bit, especially on a tablet. It's just so slow to get at the next bit. Also, the other thing I find slightly annoying is this spiky bit. Like, I get why they do it to make it look nice, but it feels kind of awkward. I kind of feel like if the outline is in a square, I should be able to reach that square. What does does follow up do? Don't know. Shot. Let's just look at his flag. Alright. Long-lived, clumsy, slow learner who's a rebel, which is completely irrelevant on a first generation character, but relevant to later ones, I guess. That is kind of bad. Clumsy. Oh, I mean, longevity's nice, but clumsy and slow learner sucks. I say as I've never actually played with any of these. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. These guys have 14 minus 4 HP. Why do they have minus 4 HP? Because they all have 10 HP. Let's just attack. Whatever. I wanted to see what follow-up does, but I think it's if you miss.
How about that?
Hey, level up.
Down,
So level up doesn't heal you, but this was an important point because part of the game, like, you can die, have your heroes die off. Whoops. Like, have your heroes die off between generations, but the key thing is, here we go, follow-up is, you get a second shot if the first hits. That's great. But since I've leveled up, for level 3 they don't get a new skill. Interesting. I had thought that was different, but the game has been patched since I last played it as well. So, take what you will from that. Let's move you up, but I'm just gonna move you. You're a big, strong lad, so I'll move you here. Thing is, I don't want to actually move close because I don't really want to reveal more. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize that was his second move.
That could have been avoided.
Oops. Okay.
That could have been worse. At least they belong to heroic bloodlines.
Oh yes, we forgot to mention.
So the reason for
normal
that
humans
confirm
cannot
stage
survive even a
is
single touch
this.
from the caves.
I
But
really
because
wish
the bloodlines
Shadowrun
of your
Returns
heroes
had
are
this.
attuned to us and
So
have our power flowing
attacking
through them, they have a fighting
in
chance.
a move. So attacking doesn't actually consume. Attacking and moving is one action, which is nice. And you can also change where they move to on the attack, which is why there's this confirmed step like there is. So that I really like, where Shadowrun Returns has a similar system. So in it, if you attack and do damage, you don't actually. So if you charge an enemy, you don't lose HP. Work out what you're trying to say, Andrew. So in Shadowrun Returns, if you charge, you can do a charge attack, which is basically run and attack an enemy in the same turn. Right? Unfortunately, when you do that, you don't actually get to pick what square someone is in when they do that attack. It is basically whatever the computer picks for pathing. And that's it. And that kinda sucks. It just generally puts them a bit out of position, and often if I wanted to charge with a melee attack that would hit multiple opponents, it wouldn't really do what I wanted. It wouldn't quite get there. Which was, yeah, lame. Really, range 11. I really wish they had kind of a fire, like, if they're gonna have range on ranged weapons, which, you know, totally reasonable, like, but a maximum range, then I feel they should visualize it in some way. Yeah. And they don't. Spotted. Alright, so, you, how close are you to leveling? That. Now that. Let's try knockback. Knockback. Wait. We're gonna knock them back. I'm not gonna guarantee a kill. I'll try knockback later on. Let's just smack this guy. I kind of assume that attacking will finish my turn, if I don't move out of range, if I don't move out of that spot, let's see if attacking reaches my turn. It did. Level up and a skill point. Right. Yeah. So that's an important difference. So, so attacking is the end of your turn, unless I assume there is a skill. So he has unlocked Prime Target, which is a taunt. Cool. Not really a huge amount of choice there, but I can cope. I can dig it. Let's go to here with stealth. Oh, hello, Joe. This is why we do this. Okay. So let's try a lob. 66%, but it scatters if it misses. 9 damage. 9 damage. Seriously? You're gonna do that, are you? Well, someone's getting hit. And it's almost certainly that alchemist. And he deserves it. If he had done 1 more point of damage, he would be fine. He failed. Okay. Nope, still can't reach. I feel the appropriate thing to do here then is to stealth. And yeah, I think they're gonna need to do something. Oh, those guys heal on hitting. That's rude. Just rude. Okay, excellent. Alright, now. Let's have you go up here. Let's hope that line of sight's not blocked. Yeah. Honestly, and maybe it's just that they also fit so well with how I want to play. I do think that hunters might be a bit broken. I'm not sure how you can fix it without just nerfing stealth pretty hard. But I think you might need to. What's out here? I guess that's like an outside area. Yeah. Alright, let's have a quick look back here. Like, at least, I mean, enemies move around a bit randomly. So enemies could inadvertently spot you. Let's move him all the way up. Fortune favors the guy caught completely out of position, right? Why can't I stealth next to this? Guess doesn't count as cover, but why? And yeah, so I know that they are actually looking at the last team stream was them watching other people streaming the game, which is pretty meta, but it was pretty good as a concept. So that's one of the reasons why I'm also trying to make my thoughts explicit, so it will be useful for other people, well, for them. I do feel, yeah, if you're gonna have a sight, line of sight, not line of sight. If you're gonna have range on a ranged weapon, you should visualize it better. Right now, it's really not obvious to me if where I'm moving to is going to actually make a difference. Let's have you go over here. Nope. if where I'm moving to, an enemy is going to be in range or not. Haven't explored down there, but I'm pretty sure there'll be nothing. But better safe than ambushed. Yeah. So, frames per second in this video are not great. I probably shouldn't be recording at 1440p. I don't think my graphics card really supports it. I wish I just had a graphics card that was a generation or two newer. Because they have a lot more stuff built in to allow for better streaming. Maybe I should just turn down the settings. Let's do that quickly, actually, because I'm pretty sure I can change the visual settings. Turn off AA, see how that goes. Alrighty. Still warning me that, hey, you are doing things problematic. That's pretty fancy anvil. Okay. Didn't actually mean to tab then. Oh, that's right. I can rotate my finger. Rotating. Helpful. Still no enemy. But given that stealth also doesn't slow me, maybe that'd be a way of balancing stealth. If, like, when you had stealth moves, they were shorter moves. Right now, like, if I can afford it, I'm gonna stealth everywhere. Because it reduces the ambush problem that was so prevalent in New XCOM. Because New XCOM enemies moved as a blob until revealed. And they had that fancy, oh, I've just been spotted, I'm gonna suddenly hop out and get a free move. Nice waves. The throne will show up later on. This is where our weakness is. Maybe that seed wanted to have a go. Something. Just having a quick look. Didn't mean nothing by it. They do have a heavier tread. Yeah, see? Hadn't spotted me, so it wanders aimlessly. Ah. Yep, attacking finishes move. Good. Hello. How's it going? Yes! Also, the fact that they take out a seed in a single hit is really nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's drop an explosive on your head. Wow! That is so bad. How bad are you at throwing things, sir? Sir, please try to get better at throwing things. Not at all out of position now. Not at all. I wonder what would happen if I taunted with him. Okay, you. Try that again. Your one job. Do not miss the same guy repeatedly. I think that was everyone. Because, yeah, it has. And then everyone gets some mission XP.
Well
Yeah.
done. Well done. I knew you'd have a knack for this.
So, is mission XP based on kills? No, it isn't. But it is affected by level. So the higher leveled guy got 180. Lower level guys got 120 or 150. So that, I guess, it's to make it so it's always at least somewhat useful, even with the higher XP required to advance.
Right. So this is our nation, and as we said, we are not in the best of shape.
That muck you see surrounding us is the Cadence.
Totally
It's what created the pawns, corrupted our lands, and is slowly tightening on us like a noose. But we do have one advantage.
Thanks to several enchanted materials that make up our body, we've been endowed with certain powers. One of them being a way to cleanse the Cadence from this world. It's really quite a miraculous process, wherein we harness the properties of...
The thing is, it takes a long time for us to charge
Good
up to
choice.
this. A long time. All of the heroes you just commanded in battle will be long gone when we're finally ready.
With all that time still ahead, we need you
I
to
like the
protect
way
us.
that they
We'll take
haven't
charge of the nation,
actually stated how
command
long it
its
takes.
citizens worthy of becoming heroes, and ensure
Nice way
that
of
the Cadence
sidestepping
does
that
not reach the capital.
They
Now
haven't
let's check
decided
out
how
that
long
keep
it should
you
take
just
yet.
saved.
I think the current is 300 years, but they could still make that change. So here we go, empty keep. Now that throne room we saw before.
Bloodline
It's the same one.
forgers of the nation.
The stonemasons did good work here. I'll thank them later.
Here you will appoint one hero as a regent, and one as a partner. The more experience they have, the more they'll pass on to their children.
That goes for traits and personalities too.
Reveler.
Everything's game.
And keep in mind, assigning heroes to keeps retires them from combat. You can't have one foot at home and one in the battlefield.
I love this as a personality trait and pessimistic. It just affects things. And those are some really nice, positive traits. I definitely think Brenna is going to be our regent. Now, Brenna needs a man.
Now that your regent is appointed, it's time to decide on a partner.
Although this isn't an arrangement out of love, who knows? Maybe it'll turn into that.
What do we got?
I've seen it happen.
Got
Personality,
dim-witted,
traits, experience,
impressionable,
they're all
but nimble
important
guy.
here.
But just because this is an arrangement of necessity
so-
doesn't mean you should reduce these heroes to a pile of numbers either. They deserve better.
That's exactly what I'm about to do. They totally deserve it because they are not real people. And so the key thing to remember here is that the kids will have the same class as the regent, right? So I was about to say the mother, but it's only the mother in this case because the regent is female. If you put a male in there, then it'll be their class. It's regent, and then this person just contributes, traits and personality. So dim-witted is not a particularly great trait. Personality, that's an interesting one. So impressionable's an interesting one. I don't think it's bad if you have a bunch of positive personality traits that you can send them along with, and nimble is perfect for a hunter house. So let's do this. Hopefully that. So I mean, some of these traits are dominant and some of them are recessive, and there are traits you only get to see expressed traits. So there could equally be a bunch of traits that this guy has that won't show up until they hit prime. But yeah, so here we have Brenna and Raphael.
Many happy returns.
Let's give the newlyweds some privacy, eh?
That seems reasonable. And yeah, so when they have kids, they'll show up here. Rivervale. Excellence of execution. Nice.
It's a lot to take in, but you'll handle it. Or your mind will become as cracked as our body.
You'll be fine.
That's helpful.
Now then, please join us back at the capital so we can show
I'm
you
going to
some
go
of your
with
other
probably about
responsibilities.
an hour for this one. Kind of have it as a special. I don't think it's going to be an
And
ongoing
welcome
series. I'm going to go back to
You are
Heron
here,
Quest after this.
right? It's a little hard to tell if you're still in your mind's eye or whatever.
This is where your heroes
technically we haven't
return
left.
to after battle. From here, you may equip them with any
So I'm
skills or
curious
weapons
as
they may
to
have
if
earned,
things
as
are
well as
going so
perform
badly
search.
that they can attack
Basically, we
this
can
room.
devote some of our power to help the war
that
effort
this room
and
will
the
actually
nation.
show up in engine.
Whether it's building new keeps,
Well,
starting
I mean,
a
it's
Sage Right
obviously in
guild,
engine,
or a
but in the
standards
combat.
crucible. Fun stuff.
So, research.
Building more keeps is likely the most pressing option, as you'll be able to foster more bloodlines. But don't shun the other possibilities.
One
With your
of the-
approval, we can research weapons, potions, armor. If the amount of time
Yep.
required dissuades you from researching something, consider the Sage Rights Guild. Any hero who joins the Sage Rights will hasten the time required for any pursuit. You will never see combat again.
Keep in mind, most of our power is focused on charging up to cleanse the cadence, so we can only devote enough energy to research one thing at a time. That
one
includes
of the
searching for new
things
heroes.
that
It takes a lot of effort to find
quite
people
like
attuned with us.
about
and it'll
one of the things I
only get
like
harder
as
the
a
more we
design
do it.
decision here is
But choose whatever you want.
there is one resource, well, two resources in Massive Chalice: heroes and time. Right? So, research just requires time. Once you've researched a weapon or armor or that kind of thing, then you have it. It is yours permanently. But it's time-based. What does that do? Ah, right, I see. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a keep. But Crucible, for quick reference, Crucible gives you a trainer which will train all of your heroes. And it's a way of adding more personality traits and boosting XP. Because XP is pretty important, and because your heroes will die, you need to get your trainees, ideally, at a higher level as you go further along. Sage Right lets you build researchers, and because research includes building armor and weapons, then that's also included there. As heroes as the game goes on, you will want to have unlocked more armor and weapons, and that will make your guys better as well. But right now, 6 years, I want more heroes. Cancel. So the outer regions have bonuses, because they're also the least secure one. So if I build in this region, all hunters will have dex boost, all heroes get more kill XP, all alchemists get smarter, reduce all building construction time. That is kind of what I want. Local keep, fertility boost. Right? You don't get any bonuses there. I want faster building time, because that means I can get 3 keeps. I kind of want at least 3 keeps, I feel, because that means I can maintain a caberjack, a hunter, and an alchemist line. I do have a feeling I'm likely
the end of this war is not
push
even a glimpse
through
on our horizon
and
yet.
try
Your
and
immortality
have
gives us an advantage.
mostly
The
hunters,
ability to step back
unless
and let
enemies
time
are
pass.
significantly...
You can start and stop this timeline at will,
Yeah.
but we'll also stop it for you should something
Right now,
require your
we
attention.
have marriage
Like the
on our
cadence
first
attack.
day.
That is a probable
It's been a busy day.
possibility.
You wake up, you supervise a battle, and then you're like, you and you go make babies and move out to the country. And then you kind of leave it for a while. See how we go. Hey! First kiddo! What do we got?
The horns of birth. A cause for celebration indeed.
I'm glad that it doesn't
Babies
stop
have
when
been
we go
born
into these
before
things.
today.
So,
And it was
Here
glorious
is
every
our
time,
Bubs.
was it not?
he's
What,
dumb.
Unbearable shrieking and smells
Yeah.
that are even
That
worse?
is all we know at this
That's your
point.
idea of glory.
He is a dumb baby.
Yes.
But, you know, he's also 0. I feel he'll get better, but he'll always be a bit dumb, apparently. Arguably, you shouldn't really be able to tell when a kid is born.
It always feels weird accomplishing something without having beaten it into submission.
Should have
Okay.
seen my books after I was done with
So we're mostly going to get boys from this one because of the Kingmaker trait. But let's go to our new keep on the Borderlands and get ourselves. Let's probably go with the Caberjack household. Nimble, nearsighted, nearsighted's not a problem. Nimble's not a problem. But yeah, well, what do we got? Infertile, that's bad. Let's not have them be our Caberjack guy. Kingmaker, not actually what I'm after. So I think we're gonna go with the nimble nearsighted guy as our regent here. I mean, it's not terrible. Elbeth Calvet. Now they need a bride. So they are also nearsighted. Pack Hunter, that seems pretty good. Cocky, not ideal. Tuned, well, I mean, anything that reduces damage or increases magic resist is probably a good choice. So let's do that. Kind of want to have a look at him again. Wait, I can do that. That's good. Yeah, I didn't have a Kingmaker. That's good. It would be good to have a Queenmaker in another keep. Now, this took us back to the Crucible. I wasn't sure if it would do that. That's actually handy because I want to build another keep, even though it's longer than the others. Now, got Kill XP. That's what I'm going to go with. And then I'll start doing the others. I mean, the Fertility Boost would probably be a good candidate, but that's probably going to be saved for a fourth keep. I should probably get Sage Right Guild. Wait, I wanted to look at our other bubs. Another boy. Puny baby. And his brother, who's now 4, you know, because time moves pretty quick. I like the way the music does
Before,
that.
you were making choices on the battlefield. Now, we'll be making choices on the battlefield of life. What?
Come on.
I will not apologize if I'm passionate about it.
You know when you guide the heroes in battle? Well, sometimes the people, your heroes included, will want your advice on matters they can't decide
These can
themselves.
have pretty
They're putting their choices
impacts.
in your hands, and sometimes their lives.
And the
Victor
decisions
is,
you make
you know,
may affect the
not
morale
an
of the
ideal
nation.
hunter.
Unfortunately, we've
Pretty
learned
good.
that the cadence feeds off grief and malcontent. So if something tragic happens, corruption can spread very quickly.
But the opposite is true too.
We will trust your decisions. Whatever
I
they
don't
end up
think there is a specific right decision for all of these. There's always a risk involved with these, and getting the same event every time, even the same event and the same choice, will not always result in the same outcome. So there's a certain amount of RNG that's always going to happen here. I don't want people worshipping the cadence. That seems like a bad choice. Let's arrest the cult. Okay, Stalwart personality trait, which means they get more armor. That's nice. Victor journeys to the village. Okay, I should actually, have read this bit. I feel this is a problem that you run into with games. You kind of have... Games tend to train you to pay a lot more attention to this side, the mechanic side, and so it's quite easy to miss or just not really absorb this. As members are shackled and taken away and celebrating its old habits of pie festivals and rigged pig races. Nice. Stalwart. That's been good. I'm happy with that. Let's see how we go. Bang. Marry heroes together. So we've got we've got a hunter, and we have the other. We're gonna need an alchemist. So we have an attuned slow learner. I kind of would really like them to not do that. This buff's description has not yet been written. But Jenny, you're our lady. Optimistic heart disease. So he's gonna die off relatively quickly. Justice Calvert. I don't want a Kingmaker. Alright, let's go with Hunter. Actually, that's a really good question. Are kingmaker? Is it always men who have the king or queen maker trait? Because that totally would make sense to me, with my only, high school level understanding of inheritance and genetics. My understanding is, of course, that it's ultimately determined by the men, but I'm sure that there are a bunch of things that could be done otherwise. Okay, so I should probably start looking at some of these other things. What I'm going to do, however, build a Sage Rights Guild. Okay, now I'm going to basically be building in all of these outlying regions. There's no reason to build anything other than a keep there, though. All alchemists intelligence boost. All hunters dex boost. Because I have partiality to hunters, I'm going to build there. Let's see how we go. Cadence are going to attack any time now.
Finally, some action!
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes time for the Cadence to create its pawns. So they're only able to attack every few years.
Okay.
Fortunately, you cannot fight back multiple incursions at the same time. Our primary focus is charging up to destroy our enemy, and we can only allot enough of our energy to send out one group of heroes.
Spend a lot of time justifying why you can't send
either.
multiple.
So even
like
if you win
you're
one
stuck
battle,
making one decision.
Choose
Stuck recording one,
Blow the horn!
researching one thing. All right. This looks like both a harder fight,
Yeah!
because there's more types, and I'm way more partial to research happening. But lapses, well, we'll see what lapses are like. Okay, so I have married off most of my heroes.
Do you feel it? That little tingling in the air before a
Like that
fight?
hero.
I know they do.
Alright.
Here is where you can make any
hunter.
last-minute substitutions or
Boom.
preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. Once you give the word, they'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Oh,
Make
wait,
sure
no,
they
I don't
close
have
their
that.
mouths
This
when
is
they jump.
this is a young'un. Wait. I wanted to add. Dare I? I don't have any items to go there yet. They're stuck with the basic sets, and they're not level 2 yet. Okay, new hero. Got hunters. So we probably should also add our Caberjack. Tuned is a good choice there, I feel, because lapses are magic. And we don't have any alchemists. Do we want to pair him with Justice? Justice Calvert. That's pretty cool as a name, actually. I hadn't noticed that one. Yeah, let's... Actually, I really just am tempted to go another hunter. Okay. Faint-hearted. But let's go with hopefully he won't die. Let's see what he gets from being a drunk. Okay. You. Let's get to your skills. Unlock. Follow up. Cool. Deploy. Out we go. We've got a guy to sit at the front lines.
It's a fine day for battle, all
Of
things
course, someone
considered.
back.
Every day is a fine
This area
day for
does
battle.
look a bit different. Alright, rush out. See what we can see.
Lapses.
Cadence cowards. They'd rather stay back and snipe at you than fight up close.
Be wary. If your heroes are hit, they may forget some of their combat tricks. The mind is just as vulnerable as the body.
So those guys are also worth more XP. So there is a reason to do that. But yeah, if they hit you, they take XP from the hero they hit. That's like 150 XP. It's not a small amount. Okay, I think I'm gonna have this lady hit him. Take him down. Gonna pop up. rushing in. Bump. 1 damage, glancing blow, but it healed 1. Haven't really had a chance to use knockback yet. It's a pretty cool skill. Alright, excellent. Now I've also got the taunt ability on this lady. On Christina. Okay. So, let's see. That's secure exploration. It's so good to have. Oh, hello. Hello. Got stealth round there. Tall. Let's see if I'll put you. I'm just gonna seal. Let's do this and leave it now. Oh, I should check through, see what the Reveler got. That's their thing. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay. So 50%. Right. So this guy is nervous. That's a pretty good trait. I wonder why he's... Well, I can see why he might be nervous. But yeah. Quick study, that's always nice. I do like that. Reckless, optimistic, rebel. Attune... Yeah, that can change. Reveler, drunk. Increased strength, lowered dex, intelligence, and sight. That is fantastic for a hunter. Well done. You drunk jerk. Alright. So, give this a go. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh yeah. Good job. Good job. See? Nothing to be nervous about. Now the question is, did they lose the nervous trait? Is 1 kill not enough? Also, nope. Still nervous. Ah, right. But when they get older, they will be less impacted with certain things. Okay. Let's see if we can hit from drunk dude. Nope. No, wait. Let's not get in the way of our keyboard jack. I'm gonna move you up. Don't make me regret this. You are level 3 already. Okay. You need the XP for that. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. What was that? Probably just the wind. I think that the follow-up only happens if it hit. Okay. Now. So, let me just check. User. Prime target. What does prime target do specifically? Okay, it makes them attack, which means that I'm pretty sure they will... If they can't reach him. Not sure. Oh wait, that wasn't used, that was just end turn. Dull. Okay. So, you. Smack him in the face. Yes. Nice. Watch away, kittens. Wait, nope, nope. Visibility. Oh, I'm so glad I'm invisible. Admittedly, I wouldn't have made that kind of a move otherwise. Oh, hello. About that. Ooh. Right now, let's just hold our breath. Yep, that's right. Right. That's right. Good. 'Cause these guys die, and they are gone forever. Oh, come on! Okay. You can do it. I believe in you. I know you're nervous. You can totally do this thing. Yes! Go! Go, you good un! Mate! That was awesome! Gotta believe in the heart of the giant crossbow. Right? Right, man. Gotta understand this. You gotta believe in the heart of the giant crossbow. Prime time. How do I actually use it then? Oh. What? I don't understand. How do I get you flask? Oh, do I have to select enemy? Oh. Okay. I'm calling you out. Okay. Now. You can do this. You got this, man. You got this. Yeah. You got this. You were like, oh, hey, hello. So, melee in Massive Chalice is guaranteed at minimum of 1 damage. So, here, I'm going to show you guys knockback. Although, I do think it's probably a complete waste of time. Knock things back if... Oh, well, it was a glancing blow, of course. Of course. Oh, come on. You did so well last time. This, not like this. Okay. So we got one. You. Let's move you back. Then. No. Well, that's random numbers for you. Sometimes they are not random in your favor. The healing is kind of... I mean, it's not a bad idea or anything. I just didn't realize. That's pretty cool. What? I didn't know you could do a 2 damage glancing blow. I didn't know you could miss point blank range. I guess it's the disadvantage of these guys. I mean... I wonder if you get a penalty for attacking at that range too. Go! Got this. You totally, apparently do not have this. Alright, so there's no penalty for those guys attacking in melee. Beyond the fact that since it's not melee, they don't actually get to hit for free. Well, free is the wrong term. You understood what I meant, didn't you, audience? I think end of this battle, I will stop. Trees, they're interesting because yeah, they give me lots of cover to use with that ability. Oh, hey, I'm a guy. That guy's big, strong, tough lad. He can take it. He can take it. Couldn't reach me. That's what I'm getting from that. Oh, come on. There we go. See, you knock something back into something else, and they get stunned. It's a stunner. Oh, hello. So, about those things I just said about your mother, I totally didn't mean them. Nope. Yep. We're all friends here, right? Right? Come on. Dude, get over it. Or was it Marty that has that problem? Marty? Come on, Marty. Come on. Don't do this to me, Marty. Ah, right. Because I'm spotted, I can't then just vanish. Okay. So. Rush. Rush. Yeah, he can make it. That square is good for telling that. Okay, you. Kill him. Level. No. But hey. No one's gonna say no to some XP. Yeah. That's what I wanted to see. You. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Working as a team. You. What level are you? You're level 2. That's fine. But hey. Second shot is a second shot. Come on. You can do this. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. I believe in you. And that's it. That's a mission. We're gold.
Okay. Since you and your heroes did so well here, I'll try and make sure their ride home is more pleasant and less vomit-inducing.
You'd think, honestly, that they wouldn't need a ride home, because the Cadence can only attack every so often. They could just walk. It's years. Literally years until they'll get to attack again. And you can see the corruption occurs, because we only got to hit one. Yeah. Okay. Sage Right Guild. I don't quite know why stopping that did that, but it did, and I'll take it. I will take it. Here's a hit, and so if you win a fight in a region with some corruption, then they drop. The corruption drops. And here we go, Sage Rights. So, Sage Rights Guild. It's your research institution.
Guild. I was always jealous of those in my class who went on to join their ranks. They ended up designing the rotary trebuchet that's still used in keeps to this day, as well as the first oak and stone crossbow.
First time I went to one, I came in for an armor fitting, and by the end, both of my arms were on fire.
What a bunch of brilliant scamps they are.
I could put Marty in there. Marty's a Queenmaker, so I was wrong. Yeah, Queenmaker is something that totally can be anyone. So question is, do I do that? Tuition 2 is pretty nice to use up. I'm gonna do that. Marty, in you go. Okay, so she never gets to be a hunter again. Loses everything. Boom.
The first of many, I hope.
She gets a new
Thrills
outfit.
of battle are a hard thing to leave, but I always found the thrills of inquiry and invention to be worthy substitutes.
Just
Every
don't
Sage
get
Rat
carried
Guild
away
can have
with
up to 3
appointments.
people. Intuition
Sage Rats
boosts
can never
things.
return to battle, and last
So,
I checked, we
we
still
could build
need
a
heroes
crucible.
to win this war.
Or we could start on some of the other bits. So some of the things that we research are built around those. We could grab... Okay, so let's research a scope or a healing. I kind of want to just build that crucible, and it's still fast. Let's build a crucible. Blast out a lying region that isn't a baby factory. Okay. Boom. Crucible. Now.
If you're interested in sharpening your heroes, crucibles are where the training regimens for the nation
Rebel
are
Stalwart.
sent.
Let's pass on
Anybody
that
can
Stalwart
become a
trait.
Standard. More
Rebel isn't a
experience,
particularly...
more that will be
I
passed
really
on
don't
to
know what to
trainees.
say about Rebel.
And if the
I'm
regiment
not
is
sure
good,
if you can
the
pass on
trainees
being
can
a rebel.
even pick up
Oh, it
skills
does,
from their
actually. Okay.
standard to
Yeah.
make up for their weaknesses.
It is a lonely post, however.
I don't know about that. Those training dummies are pretty lifelike.
So let's give Victor this post. I mean, he's 52. He'll pass on.
It's the only
eventually,
job
but
I'd
hey.
ever be interested in. Not much danger, sure, but you get to fight every day and inspire others, all to the cries of struggle and incapacitating injuries.
Sounds relaxing.
Right.
Alright, so it's been an hour. I do kind of want to keep going, but I'm not going to, because I shouldn't. I should actually, leave it here. If people are interested in playing more, well, in watching me play more, specifically, because, if you want to play this game right now, you have to give Double Fine $50, I think. So if people are interested in watching me play more of this game, I am totally down for that, but just let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it here. This has been me playing Massive Chalice. Heroine's Quest will resume on Friday, regardless. If people are interested in watching me play this, I will probably... I could interleave it, I could, do something like that. I would also like to finish Heroine's Quest, or at least play enough of it that I'm sick of it. We'll see how it goes, but let me know what you think. If you have any feedback about the video, I've tried boosting the microphone volume on my computer a little bit because I felt that the game volume has been drowning it out a bit, but I mean that's something that I got from a brief look at my own videos. I don't know if it's not feedback I've received from anyone else, but yeah, if you've got any kind of feedback as to how you'd like to see me change the videos, that'd be great. If you're interested in keeping track of my videos, then you can just hit subscribe. And if you like what you see, please hit like, please leave a comment. Feedback is more than welcome. So this has been Ranico Plays Massive Chalice, and I will see you next time.